but he has been less frequently attending tournaments lately. He does have a winner set to play with, so I don't hate the pick myself at all, as he was able to make it out of pools through winner's side. And a good start for him, 69%. And the Falcon kick mix-up.
No grab? Okay, all right.
Misses the grab, but looking good with 90% to start.
Like, already we're seeing Eggy having trouble getting out of shield.
Yeah, Eggy was running away a little bit. He hasn't really thrown out too many actual attacks as he just gets kneed in the face and dies in neutral. Eggy's looking a little bit ice cold here to start this game out.
It's definitely a different pace that Peach players have to play out when they play against Falcon. And I know personally I like it because Peach is that weird floaty weight that's a little bit easier to up air string, but then this happens and you just get tech chased and up thrown.
Yeah, Eggy looking a lot better this stock, as from the moment Scythe took that stock, he's been unable to touch Peach since then. Finally gets a little bit of a neutral air in there, and this is kind of a very polarizing type of matchup. Like you said, Peach can get grabs on tech chases. Falcon can 0 to death anybody in theory. Like from the second they get a grab. As he gets that grab and is unable to convert, this is the tech chase, and Eggy's going to punish him with a 36% down smash, as that is a very good move. And Eggy just barely living off of that knee.
I know Peach players really go for a lot of trades. I think Falcon, with his hard back air and knee hitboxes, kind of makes it a lot harder for Peach players to go for those nice trades. Because of her floaty weight, she's a lot easier, or more prone to dying off the side.
Yeah, you can get kneed and die anywhere from pretty much 60 and change on, depending on where you are on the stage. As Scythe was able to hit that knee on that last stock, see if he can maintain this lead and keep going here. These guys playing for a shot at winners finals.
I wonder, not to jump too far ahead, but I wonder if Eggy's going to go Final Destination next stage, or if we're going to see Scythe go to Yoshi's, like the two hard counter picks, or if they're going to play it out for a couple games before either one commits to that hard counter pick, you know.
I'm not even sure that Scythe is committed to the character for the entire set yet, which is something that remains to be seen. So a lot could happen as the hard read forward smash there. Scythe looking crispy today.
Oh, yeah.
Got a 2-stock lead here on Eggy in this game 1. Neutral air is going to take the stock there.
Nice trade. Nice use of invincibility to kind of get in. Didn't really take too much of a first hit from the Nair from Falcon and was able to react with his own. That's not safe.
Eggy's movement's just looking a little bit, I don't want to say sloppy, but he's moving a little bit slower than I think he would like to in general.
It's rough.
He has been getting punished harder than he would also like to, mostly because his movement hasn't been there. As he goes down there, stomp is not going to happen. Scythe was a little bit too low.
It's hard as Peach in this matchup. Falcon being the quickest character in the game, it's so hard to just react to anything.
Now tennis racket helps.
That was such a smart recovery, just barely got under the float. No way for Eggy to kind of hit him back.
Well, he's definitely got 3 grabs and turned it into a whole bunch of damage. And got Falcon off stage, turning into a bad spot, but the reverse hitbox from Falcon on landing. Up B,
what
not
a
quite.
read. That goes back to the edge guard, but no punish. Okay.
All right, Peach had a lot of percent here. Pretty much anything is going to kill her at this point.
Styling a little hard with those moonwalks, but the one thing I do like about moonwalking as Falcon in this matchup is that it allows you to keep your characters turned in a way that allows you to go for tip mins. It allows you to go for that strong back air without committing to have a hard knee or accidentally getting a light knee.
I don't believe that moonwalking is always necessarily style. Like you look at guys like Yappy in New Zealand, where they'll utilize moonwalking almost always just to play their game, and it's a lot harder to track a Falcon who's moonwalking as opposed to one that's just dash dancing and doing his normal Falcon play. Moonwalking is such a strange thing to have to play against. It's almost similar to like how Jigglypuff's aerial mobility works compared to other characters, because she just kind of fades back and forth. You can do that with moonwalking with Falcon as a ground-based character. And you would ask the question about what's going to happen in game 2. Well, Scythe is feeling good with this Falcon, so I doubt he's going to make a change anymore. And Eggy taking him to FD, not allowing him to utilize any platforms for extended combos. And to put him in chain grabs territory, which these percents are not great for Falcon if Peach grabs you.
The only good thing about it is that he can't get continuously up thrown just because of Falcon's weird weight. They get hard DI in a certain direction and it allows him to get out just barely. Whereas a Spacey or a Falco, you know, would be stuck in that tech chase all the way up to 115-ish%,
Back air not quite killing Peach after the second one. Follow-up will. That was really good. That was a nice follow-up there from Scythe, not allowing Eggy to recover high. Eggy had a good up smash earlier, just did not quite have enough percent to kill. So Scythe hanging around here with all 4 stocks still intact as he hits the Raptor boost and has to trade with a Nair. And the turnip is going to end his stock. Gets sniped.
Let's go.
That's a good snipe.
No jump? Oh, okay, float. Okay. Did he double jump there? I think
Yeah,
he did.
He may have. He might have a little bit of. Yeah, he definitely did.
Oh, yeah.
He had to recover as close to stage as he could. Scythe was ready for it. He knew it too. So he's going to take that second stock of Eggy's without taking any percent to that point. Gets the grab. What can he do here?
I already talked about Peach's bad movement options because of how fast Falcon is. He can just kind of run around her. You saw already that Scythe being at the edge, he just kind of came back for free.
Raptor boost out of neutral, getting Scythe punished super hard here.
It's looking really rough. I don't really consider this a hard counter pick, but like the matchup wise, but it's really looking like it. Like Scythe is making this look really easy.
Oh, he was until he died there.
Yeah.
Eggy's finally starting to catch on to some of Scythe's movement options.
Drop.
The turnip drop affecting everything that Scythe just tried to do. Down throw, gets the knee.
Yep.
Not quite gonna kill yet. FD, really good DI there from Eggy. Down throw.
More knee?
No, I don't think he can anymore. This percent he can DI out.
Moonwalk, up air.
Now Scythe's got to go for some up airs or back airs, or just hard read him with the forward smash. What do I know? That is the second time that's happened. You're absolutely right. Eggy dropping shield both times in those situations.
I wonder if it's like a misinput or if he's actually doing it on purpose. Seeing as it happened a second time, it's entirely possible that either one. But
yeah, I would have guessed missed input the first time, but not that time.
Yeah. What I'm also surprised about is Eggy hasn't been down smashing that much. You see Scythe just kind of running in and dashing around that area, but I feel like eventually he would get that hard hit off.
Scythe's actual approaches have been a lot on short hop aerials, so it's harder to down smash if Falcon's hitting you in the air. And Eggy knows this, so he's been trying to just space himself well and get some hard reads, but it's not going to matter as the little carry off of the up air into the knee going to take game 2. Could we be seeing our 3rd consecutive 3-0?
Seeing those just warmed my heart, I'm not going to lie.
All right, we're going right back to FD.
Let's go. Let's go.
Good start here from Scythe. What do you think Eggy needs to do to kind of change up what's been happening to him and try to reverse this set?
It's hard to get grabs on this character, first of all. So, like, I would want to see more, but like I said, it's hard. You had that opportunity right there since he had the tech chase read or option. But he just kind of stood there and let him hit him.
I feel like Eggy's been going for a lot of hard reads in neutral, and every time he's gone for one, he's gotten punished by Scythe doing exactly the same thing. But Falcon's hard reads in neutral are much more punishing than Peach's. Because like if he knees you in neutral, then you might just die.
Right.
But if he forward smashes you in neutral, you might just die. But like, all right, here we go with the chain grab, and there's a down smash.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a good option for Peach in that situation just because it sends them the opposite direction. It turns them around in a way that's a lot harder for them to recover. But the only reason why that worked is because he landed right at the edge of the stage.
Yeah, he's thrown out a few more down smashes this game. That's 3 in the last 20 seconds. So,
and it is getting him damage, which is really important, especially in this matchup. I think there's a small percentage at like 0 to 30 where Peach can't actually up throw tech chase Falcon because of his weight, and just getting him over at 40 and makes that a little bit easier for Peach to work with. Especially since down smash can do potentially 50-60 damage if it's not stale. So.
All right, well, here we go. It's a grab, gets a little bit of pummeling. Scythe able to mash out, but not able to win that trade in the neutral. Doesn't even get the trade. He tried for the knee. The animation didn't come out fast enough.
Unfortunately. Peach Nair is just too good. Ooh, down throw. Oh, what a tomahawk grab. Ooh.
Yeah, really good tomahawk grab. I love the back air conversion. That was one of the faster back airs I've seen out of a Falcon today.
Down throw.
Gets the gentleman jab combo. It's actually, he hasn't been getting as many of those as percentage-wise as you would like to. He's thrown out the extra fists on gentlemen 3 or 4 times.
Now that I think about it, I haven't noticed Eggy trying to CC too many of Scythe's moves. Maybe it's because he's trying to stick in the air too much, but I feel like with him being able to CC, especially at lower percents, he can just kind of down smash more, which is what I want to see, because it'll allow him to get a lot more damage to work with.
Scythe has been getting these really pretty combos that can all end in a knee, but he hasn't been able to follow up the very last hit, although he's getting good damage on Eggy here. He needs to finish the stock off. Now is good timing because Eggy does look like he's recovered a little bit. He's playing space, like as far as the spacing goes, things are getting better. He's starting to come up with things that he wasn't doing the first 2 games, catching neutral airs.
And he's actually converting off of a lot more of his hits, which is good. Good to see that he's finally adjusting.
It is, but it may be too little too late here.
That was cute. Yeah.
Scythe goes for that forward smash a 3rd time. He's definitely doing it on purpose.
Definitely on purpose. Up tilt, okay. Didn't really cover anything, but that's fine.
Scythe with the big double jump empty hops. Gets the up B, shooting Peach across the stage, puts her at 167. A back air or an up air, a hard hit will definitely kill, and there's that back wear.
He's fishing for it so hard, and it just eventually comes out. It's hard on Peach on FD because she doesn't really have anywhere to go down to. Well, the only problem with the stage that Peach has is that with characters like Falcon who rely on carrying their character across stages, like taking away those platforms to escape to makes it a lot harder for them to really work with staying alive or like DIing differently to kind of get out of normal punishes.
Scythe in not the best spot. Can he up B back to stage? Yeah. Eggy reads it, still alive. Misses him with the snipe, but does hit him with the back air. That should do it, and that's gonna put us at a 1-stock situation. Eggy, though, still hanging on by the skin of his teeth this set. Scythe gets the gentleman.
Oh,
goes for the
what
stop. Great tech from Eggy, but it's gonna be returned with a knee. And Scythe is going to take it 3-0 over Eggy, knocking him into loser's bracket. Scythe advances to winners finals here at Frosty Faustings 10. And that's going to bring us to the other side of winners bracket, where the winner will fight for the right to play Scythe in winners finals. We're going to have Michael, top 5 on the Chicago PR, the Puff Main, and Deeps, who I believe is from out of state. I can't think of where he's from.
I've never heard the name, I'm not going to lie.
He's from St. Louis, thank you. I knew it was somewhere south of us, but I forgot where exactly.